Hello and welcome everyone. Today I have some very exciting things to show you. These past couple of days have been kind of eventful when it comes to this build of the game. So in one of my last videos I was spawning monsters in the game, but even though I could attack them, they can't really do anything. We're going to get into that a little bit later. For right now I wanted to show you a bunch of different things first. And you might have told by the map already, but I was able to spawn in the NPCs, and every single one of these NPCs, minus the chocobo here, is native to this area. And I was able to spawn in the corrupted sort of etherite here. And another thing that's exciting about these NPCs is I was able to code them to all say something. And this guy here was sort of already programmed in, but this NPC here, like, we can talk to him and see what he says. So we'll walk over to the other NPCs here. So we can talk to her. And then this NPC and this guy over here, they weren't actually spawning in the game when I was first messing around with it. I was able to figure it out, as you can tell, and even so, like, I was able to get them to say something. And this is not the only area I was able to get the NPCs to spawn. So before we take a look at the other areas, there's another thing that I was able to find out, and that is we got the Goobbue mount now. And the music is just like honestly, it is the best when you're just walking around Thonolin with this music. And you may have noticed I've actually programmed different music in the zones. So one zone we can absolutely tell is, I go to Black Shroud now. I changed the theme to all of the zones minus Gridania. And I changed the theme to the one that I remembered when I briefly played this version. So the great thing about this is now I'll be able to change all of the zones music to the Answers theme, the thing that plays when Dalamud was falling. So that was one thing I really wanted to get prepared before I did those kind of videos. The only thing I haven't really found out is how to set the sky. It may not be possible in this current build of the game. But yeah, I'm able to change the music now. And so let's very quickly. So Drive 1 already had NPCs in, but these next few did not have any NPCs. And then these chocobos here, I sort of just spawned in just to give the camp area more life. But yeah, even these NPCs you can talk to. And the way I found out how these NPCs are native to their area is I was just actually just watching a playthrough of WOTG Ashy's playthrough of this game. And I was just pausing the footage and just trying to get the names of the NPCs. And one area most notable that had a bunch of NPCs. Here, we'll kind of nudge our character in that direction. Alright, let's see, where is it? Okay, we gotta go down this way. Not gonna get us very far there. Okay, here we go. Oh, let's do 20. About 30. Let's see if we can run along the mountain here. So you can already tell that the NPCs are spawning in. And every single one of these NPCs can say something. I think there is one standing in this area that I might have missed. Some of them are a bit tricky to find. But as you can tell, like, I can talk to almost every single one. Now, this guy's a little strange because when you talk to him, he actually doesn't really look at your character. And he might need to be set up to open these gates. I'm not entirely sure. But at least I can spawn the NPCs in with just basic dialogue. So one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to spawn any NPCs I can in their native places. So now that we're done with showing you the NPCs and stuff like that, let me show you what I found out with the monsters here. Let's go back to Black Brush here. This area is just so nice to see, like, characters in there. Okay, so there's actually a server command where if I type in the name of the enemy, I can spawn them in. Now, they'll all just have this sort of default name, but there's actually some roam IDs set to them. Basically, it just means that they'll roam around and stuff like that. And I can actually set how much health they have and their level, even though I don't think their level really, like, means anything. I don't think it contributes to anything. So I'm going to show you quickly, like, what we can spawn in. I'm pretty sure I can spawn in any enemy of the game right now. Like, it was just earlier I actually spawned the Asian back in that Peridoc area, and it was quite funny, but he didn't work like an enemy. So let's see, I can get a Garlean in here. The Garlean Wharf Rat. And I can spawn the tree, or the Trent. That's usually in Black Shroud. And the cool thing is, most of all the enemies actually have their animations applied to them. So my favorite one that I'm actually excited about when we do the Dolomood videos, here I'll come over by the Aetheryte here, because I know I've seen this one in a bunch of videos. Let's see. Gonna spawn Tomos in here. And the funny thing is I just started patch 6.2, and this looks like the exact same model they used for the Atomos that Yustola and the Alchemist made. So, like I said, they still kind of like, they all will have that Wharf Rat sort of name there. I tried to see if I can change it, but I'm sure I can, but they'll all just be like one name. And so we have a couple more that I want to show you. I believe this one. Yeah, this one was in a skirmish video that I saw that I think would be kind of cool to kind of recreate. So, like with all these enemies, there's probably going to be a lot more videos I'm going to do. So I'm going to kind of have to rethink what I want to do once all the cutscenes are uploaded. Because I have finished the rest of the cutscenes, it's just a matter of uploading them now. So we can also show you 2 more enemies here. We can spawn these sort of, I mean, they're called Yarzun, but they're sort of like spider-like things. And then, let's see, I think I got this one right. Yep, we can even spawn the XIV here. So let's turn on some battle music. So I think 9 is my favorite. So I did change their health down to 100. Because they will attack you back, and I've actually died by several of them. So I absolutely love this because we'll actually be able to see what the combat was like. So I'm very excited about this one here. You can see they're even taking my health down. We no longer have to kill the sort of rats area that's been there like forever. There are a couple of enemies that are sort of stuck in like T-pose a little bit. And I know one of the, I think it was Cloud Dragon, the animations are a tad bit messed up, so, but it still functions as an enemy. I didn't even realize they even had the sound effects too. So yeah, when we do the dungeons, I plan on spawning all the native enemies and even the bosses. So it'll kind of feel like a solo dungeon run. Okay, we need to do a... I'm still like learning the combat here. I'm actually almost dead here. Problem is, I don't think I can heal myself at the moment. I think there is a command. Let me try it. It's HP. Let's say like 500. Oh, well, let's see if we can. No, this is one of the strongest attacks, so. Oh. That didn't take very much at all. So yeah, this is kind of like what I've been doing the last few days. And it's gonna make everything so much better now that we have characters in their native areas. And like I said, the one area I really want to do is Kurthez, because there are 0 NPCs in Kurthez right now. I should mention that there are some NPCs that I won't be able to talk to, like in Elleport, there's the Hamlet thing. So some of those NPCs I believe will need some kind of additional coding to them. If I figure it out, I'll definitely implement them. But for now, we're just going to implement any NPCs we can with just their sort of default dialogue. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.